DreamWorks. When some of their creations have been studio hits, others aren't. So I think today I'm going to be covering the best and worst. You guys can enjoy the top little and the top 6 best and worst DreamWorks movies. This list, I'm really going to be talking about major spoilers for DreamWorks animation. If some of you have seen these movies and like them, that's okay. Just take this list with some pinch of salt. I'm glad you can enjoy these films when I can't. So that's the top 6 best and worst DreamWorks movies. Number 6. Worst. Shrek 4, Happily Ever After. Shrek 4, Ever After. Yes, I did not like this installment in the Shrek franchise. I have 2 least favorite Shrek films of the franchise. This one and Shrek 3. Those are the only 2 films I despise. But I do like Shrek Forever, but I do like Shrek 1 and 2. Number 5. Best. Monsters vs. Aliens. Now, I know what you're gonna think. I'm getting these two properties confused. Well, you're correct. I am getting the 2 franchises confused. The DreamWorks movie and the animated series of the same name, all of them are the same. But I'm talking about the movie that inspired the TV series, Monsters vs. Aliens, the original. I do not believe in aliens, but this movie made me rethink that theory. I still found Monsters vs. Aliens a reasonably good movie for being a This proves why Alice in Wonderland and DreamWorks animation don't mix. Taking a page right out of the Alice in Wonderland playbook. So instead of Susan Murphy following a white rabbit and falling down a rabbit hole to grow, an asteroid hits her. This is funny because this actually is one of my weirdest favorite DreamWorks movies ever put out by the Animated Studios company. Even though Monsters vs. Aliens did have its moments when it could be a little bit lackluster, the film had its moments when it was a surprisingly good film. It's one of DreamWorks Animation's best, and if you haven't seen this film, you should. I would suggest buying or renting this wherever you can rent movies. If you have Xfinity, I would suggest looking it up. I would suggest looking up the movie and renting it to watch this film for yourself. It's a monstrous good time. It's a monstrous good time and a giant load of fun. Monsters vs. Aliens will leave you thinking, why didn't this film get a sequel? Number 6. That worst. Madagascar 3. Europe's Most Wanted. Blech. You should know I did not like this film for a reason. It was both a little bit funny and a little bit weird. This film was pretty good in the beginning, but then it just gets lackluster once we reach the villain. Right when we reach the villain, Kanto Mobla, but right after we reach Mobla, whatever her name is, the movie goes into lackluster DreamWorks sequel territory. Just like Shrek 3 did. The sequel was titled Madagascar 2, The Great Escape. The film was better than but Madagascar 2, 3, Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa, was pretty good. Even though there was a rumored fourth film in the franchise, even though Madagascar 4 was rumored to get a sequel, even though Madagascar 4 was rumored, no one ever got the release date. So either this film's not coming or we may not get to see it. Number 4.
You did number 4. Number 4 was Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted.
You're right. It was number 4.
I really like number 5.
No, number 5 was, yep, number 4. Number 4 was Madagascar 3. Number 3. Good work, boys. Looks like it's gonna be fresh sushi for dinner. Best. Kung Fu Panda. The Kung Fu Panda franchise. Man, these movies really do have a place in my childhood. Not as big as an impact as Monsters vs. Aliens did. But there was an impact these films left. I liked all 3 films. Well, the third film was pretty bad, but it was good. I can't wait to see if they're going to be doing another one, because I can think of a million plot lines they could try. Because once Po took over Shifu's school and began training the Furious Five as their new master, we predicted that Po and his